Here you have the images, live images coming in from the Lok Sabha, where we're looking at an e-voting process that's currently underway, where if voted in favour, then the bill will be then sent to the Joint Parliamentary Committee to then discuss and decide whether this bill should be passed. Now, it is a very important landmark decision. If passed, this will go to the JPC and then a decision will come through. One nation, one election, with the ruling NDA proposing for simultaneous polls across the country to happen once and for all every 5 years. They claim many benefits for this, of course, reduced cost, and that it will be more efficient on the economy. It will drive the country itself to progress on many levels, with the opposition screaming foul, claiming that this is a bid to wipe off regional parties, that the BJP or the centre is trying to reap benefits of simultaneous elections by influencing state issues and state voters. Now, only time will tell whether this will be passed and how effective it will be for a country as big as ours. 144 crores, a population like ours, for a country like India to come up with simultaneous elections will indeed be interesting. It's not new to India. It's happened before. But, of course, the population wasn't as large as what it is today. But if we could pull it off back in the 60s, could we pull it off now in 2024? The bill, if it is passed, then the next election, the dates will be decided. Could it be pulled off with this current population? And what's the kind of logistics needed? How vast will this election be and how effective will it be? All of that time will tell. Aishwarya Paliwal, who's right there in the Parliament, joins us for more on that. Aishwarya, break it down for us on the kind of e-voting for the first that's underway in the Lok Sabha to decide whether this bill should be sent to JPC or not.
Well, Nabila, we have seen since morning today, the opposition is up in arms. They believe that this is just something that the BJP has brought in because they want to divert attention from the real issues. The MPs from Punjab are saying that the real issue plaguing Punjab at the moment is the farmers' issue, but the BJP is doing nothing. They are just focusing on the JPC and on the introduction of this bill. But on the other side, we have the allies of the BJP and the BJP party itself saying that we want this to be sent to the JPC. Now, it was Home Minister Amit Shah who stood up in Lok Sabha and said that even while we were making sure that we speak about one nation, one election, it was the Prime Minister who himself said, and this is something which has been put on record by the Home Minister, that the Prime Minister wants this to be sent to the JPC. So now, whether we'll get the ayes, whether we'll get the noes, the electronic voting that's taking place for the first time, we are seeing it in favor of ayes, which means there is a greater possibility that there could be a JPC and we will see more discussion taking place. But the opposition up in arms, and they believe that this is a direct assault on the constitution of our country and on the federal structure. The regional parties are saying that BJP wants to do this because they want to wipe out the state governments, they want to wipe out regional parties. So this is the opposition's claim. However, the government has been speaking about the benefits, and as you rightly pointed out, Nabila, from 1947 to 1967, for almost 20 years, India had one nation, one election. It's not new to us. Now, the counting underway, Nabila, as you and I are speaking, but it seems like, it's tilting a little bit in the favor of this bill to be sent to the JPC. Nabila.
Well, as we expect that this bill will be voted to be sent to the Joint Parliamentary Committee, then what? Aishwarya, if you could break it down for us, once it goes to the JPC, what really happens from then on?
Well, Nabila, we are seeing how there's another simultaneous JPC which is taking place on the WAF. So we will have members both from the Lok Sabha and also from the upper house. So we will see, members from Lok Sabha and also from the other house, and then the JPC, they will have discussion. The opposition will put forth their points, the ruling party will put forth their points. So then we will have a report, and a report that has to be submitted within a given deadline. But we have often seen how JPCs actually become a big slugfest between the opposition and the ruling party. So that's what we are expecting now in the JPC. There will be all the members who will take part. They will put forth what they believe in. But the opposition at the moment also is against the JPC. They believe that this is something which is being done by the BJP because they only have one idea, to assault the constitution of our country. So they are even against the very idea of a JPC, but the government from day one. And this is not the first time, Nabila, that we are seeing the government speaking about one nation, one election. They have been speaking about it. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, time and again, at least over the past 3 to 4 years, has been speaking about the fact that we need to make sure that the elections are clubbed together so that the kind of manpower that we see, the kind of time that we see being consumed in elections, because Nabila, almost every year we see 2 to 3 elections taking place, all that will be done away with, and because India has already done it. So that's the reason why the BJP believes...
Well, of course, India and the administration, time and again, whichever be the government, has really proven effective, and they make a decision, they've managed to pull it off. But in the 21st century, today's day, with 144 crore Indians, is it easy? Could we really pull off one nation, one election? We know that there have been public suggestions that were invited as well, and nearly 80% of that 21,000 odd opinions that came in want simultaneous elections. But what will the parliament decide? Of course, we're keeping a close eye on the Lok Sabha, where voting is currently underway to send the bill to the Joint Parliamentary Committee.